What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth. We are here for the Week 4 Team Builder in the Seasonal Sawsbuck Showdown League. I am your coach of the Philadelphia Fearos. So we're going up against the Golden State Wartortles. You can see their team on screen. They have the Gligar, Vaporeon, Haunter, Rabombi, which is their offensive Z user, Blossom, which is their unlimited Z user, Persian, Metagross, Primeape, Granbull, Alolan Golem, Turtonator, and Wartortle. So this is, I will admit that, okay, first of all, I'm very tired. I'm recording this right before I'm about to battle. It's been a long day, but no excuses. I did actually just build this team. So I didn't put a ton of time into it. I did calcs, I did my speed tiers, all this normal stuff I usually do. And I built the quote-unquote new way that I've been wanting to build, as in, picking a couple mons as a core and then building around that for the team. But this is what we have to work with. So, like I said, I just read off the team. You can see it on screen. I'm expecting him to bring the Gligar, Vaporeon, Haunter, Metagross, Primeape, and Turtonator. That Turtonator can, like, it matches up pretty well against my team. If it can get up a Shell Smash or two. So, anyway, we're gonna get into it. So we have Sentry, our Exploud, with the Life Orb this week, and Scrappy. Boomburst, Flamethrower, Surf, and Ice Beam, 64 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, 4 in Special Defense, and 188 in Speed with the Timid Nature. The Timid Nature and the Speed allows us to outspeed an Adamant Metagross, if he does decide to bring that. And this mon is just designed to break through his walls. So, Boomburst, 2 shots, a defensive Vaporeon, it'll 3-shot especially defensive Vaporeon. Ice Beam, I believe, has a chance to kill the Gligar. I think it either does like 78 to 91 or does a chance to kill. I don't remember exactly, but with some chip damage on that, we will kill it. And then Surf is there really only for the Alolan Golem. Boomburst does a lot to most things on his team. Flamethrower, 2 shots, the Metagross. So I didn't really want to run a choice item this week. I didn't feel like choice Scarf was necessary. His team isn't super fast, but he does have a couple mons that are on the faster side. I didn't feel like Scarf was necessary. I feel like I wouldn't really be using this to switch in to those fast mons anyway. So this is here just to put on offensive pressure. It is a potential lead, so I could potentially lead with this thing against like a Gligar lead or a Rabombi lead and see what happens there. But I'm most likely going to lead with my next mon, which is Drax, our Piloswine, with the Eviolite and Thick Fat, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Toxic. 248 in HP, 252 in attack, 8 in special defense with the Adamant Nature. Pretty simple spread here, nothing too, nothing crazy. This is mainly just here to get rocks up. Vaporeon's going to be switching into this thing all day long, so I have Toxic there for that specifically. Could definitely have Heal Bell, but as you'll see later on the team, we do have Toxic Spikes as well. So we'll see what happens. He does not have a grounded poison type. Haunter is obviously a poison type, but it's not grounded. It does have the levitate ability. So Toxic Spikes are good in this matchup, but we'll get a little bit more into that as we get over to our Garbodor. But this thing is here mainly just to put on a little bit of offensive pressure, come in, take hits. It's a nice check to the Alolan Golem. Even the Granbull, it's a decent check too, especially with Toxic. Earthquake can hurt the Metagross. I don't believe it takes me out with a Meteor Mash, but yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I need close combat from Primeape. Like I said, I didn't run a ton of calcs. I did not run a ton of calcs, especially defensively. So we're here to take a couple hits, get off some damage, get some rocks up. And yeah, that's pretty much it for our Drax. So next up we have Loki, the Whimsicott, with Leftovers and Prankster, Taunt, Moonblast, Giga Drain, and Memento, 56 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, 200 in Speed, and the Modest Nature. I will say right off the bat, Taunt is for the Vaporeon, just to make sure. This is our main Vaporeon switch-in. The Speed is so that we outspeed Primeape and Haunter. Yeah, but Taunt is here for the Vaporeon, so it can't be, like Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, all that kind of stuff. That way it can only Scald and maybe Ice Beam us. Giga Drain, obviously there for the Vaporeon as well, and just general stab and damage for the team. Moonblast is there for things like the Turtonator potentially, as well as the Primeape. And then Memento is more of a failsafe. If the Turtonator sets up, I can get a priority Memento off, get its HP down, and then get into something else that can potentially take it out. So not too much to go over with the Whimsicott. It's more here for utility purposes and then to get off some chip damage with Moonblast and Giga Drain. Next up, we have Zemo, our Garbodor with Black Sludge and Aftermath, Toxic Spike, Psychic, Clear Smog, and Sludge Bomb. 248 in HP, 8 in Special Attack, 252 in Special Defense with the Calm Nature. Again, Clear Smog there in case the Turtonator decides to set up. I'm very scared of that Turtonator. And setup in general, I mean, this thing's also good for Blossom, but this is our main check for the Haunter. With max Special Defense and max HP, we are able to... he'll 3-shot us with Shadow Ball. And Psychic might 2-shot us. I didn't calc that one, but I'm not too concerned about Psychic. So we'll see. But we have the Psychic in our own right for the Haunter, which does, I believe, about 75%, if not too far off of it. And then we can come in and potentially revenge kill it with something. If it's Choice, like Choice Specs or Scarf, that's better for us. Then I can plan accordingly and do what I got to do. If it's not Choice, that's actually not too bad because I outspeed it with some of my Mons. Toxic Spike's really nice, as I mentioned before. Doesn't have a grounded poison type. Does have Clerics in, I believe Blossom gets Aromatherapy. I'm not sure if Rabombi gets it. Obviously Vaporeon gets Heal Bell. Granbull gets Heal Bell. So a lot of Clerics, but no grounded poison, and only a couple of Hazard Removers, Defog on Gligar, and I believe Rabombi gets Defog. And then Wartortle with Spin, Rapid Spin. So Gligar may or may not have Defog. It's very possible that he doesn't bring Hazard Removal, considering the Mons that are on his team that have it. So if he brings the Wartortle, then he wouldn't bring the Vaporeon, which I think is a huge mistake against my team. So that's one form ruled out right away. Gligar, I think it might not have room for Defog this week. If it does have Defog, that's better for us because that means it's not carrying something else. And then the Rabombi, again, I don't remember if it has Defog or not, I think, but I could be wrong. Either way, Rabombi can be taken care of. So, next up we have ShangChi, our Combuskin, with the Life Orb and Speed Boost, Protect, Flamethrower, Hidden Power, Ice, and Defog, 64 in HP, 4 in Defense, 252 in Special Attack, 188 in Speed with the Timid Nature. The speed is there so that we outspeed the Haunter and Primeape if we are at +1. Defog is there just in case Hazard gets set up and I need to get rid of them. Protect, obviously, to get our speed boost. And then Flamethrower, Hidden Power, Ice just to fire off some good damage with that Life Orb. This is a pretty decent wall breaker for our team and could potentially clean up in the end game just depending on what he has left. Flamethrower is just a really nice attack against the team as a whole. Really good for Metagross, Blossom, stuff like that. And then last but not least, we have Dr. Strange, our Kadabra, with the Focus Sash, Magic Guard, Psychic Energy Ball, Hidden Power, Ice, and Shadow Ball. 80 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, 176 in Speed with the Timid Nature, again outspeeding the Primeape and Haunter. I didn't feel like a Choice Scarf was necessary to outspeed things like the Persian or the Rabombi. So, like I said, I'm not too worried about those things. They're not huge threats. Drax can kind of take on the Persian if necessary, or even Zemo can. And Haunter, we have our ways to check it. So, I was considering putting Future Sight on this thing. I really wanted to go with Future Sight, but I felt Shadow Ball was just more necessary for the Metagross, just in case. The Focus Sash, again, is there for that kind of failsafe against the Turtonator, and really anything else if it decides to set up. And then we just have, coverage for the team, which is really nice coming off of Kadabra Special Attack. So that is it for the team this week. Make sure you guys check out the battle tomorrow. It will be going up 9 a.m. as always. Other than that, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the team. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.